Hi, y'all saw I'm weak. I couldn't even start correctly. Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. My name is Arena. If you're new here, welcome. You might as well subscribe now because you're going to want to come back. Just period. If you're a returning member to the Soul Tribe, hi, Aquarius. This is your reading. Okay, so let's get into a 4-card pull. I've already made up my mind that I'm giving y'all a 4-card pull instead of a 3. Okay, hold on. Let me get this other deck out the way. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Your 4-card pull, if you are new here, it's what your person likes about you, what they don't like about you, what they don't want you to know, and what they don't like about the relationship, okay? We got the Fool in the reverse with the Judgment. There could be an air sign that was like a distraction to you in some type of way that is calling judgment upon you. Okay, or somebody could be judging you for acting chaotically or something like that. This could also be you calling judgment upon another Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini for how they're childish or how they're always stirring up some type of chaos in your life. Okay, but let's get into it. Let's get into your 4-card pull. Sorry, I can't even talk. For Aquarius, the person on their mind, what do they like about them? For Aquarius, the person on their mind, what do they like about them? They want to know, Spirit. For Aquarius. The 6 of Wands. Okay. A lot of you guys might get a lot of attention, or you're always successful in everything that you do. Some of you guys could have your own business, or just within your workplace, your work environment, you could be very successful. Did y'all see how that just flipped away? But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you're always riding into like greatness. Like there's always something you're doing and it always works out for you. I just feel like you're always improving yourself. You always come out on top, victorious with everything you do. So this person really does like that about you. Okay. Let's see what they don't like. For Aquarius, the person on their mind, what do they not like about them? What do they not like about Aquarius? Spirit, what do they not like about Aquarius? What do they not like about Aquarius? The 9 of Swords. Some of you guys stay up really late at night. You kind of lose sleep because you're always stressing about something. This could be some type of trauma within you. It could stem from your childhood, or it just could stem from somewhere else in your life. But I feel like this person doesn't like how much anxiety you have, how you're always in fear that something will go wrong. And like I said, a lot of you guys do stay up late at night thinking about it, but that's really giving like abandonment trauma. I feel like that stems from your root chakra, because that comes from your childhood, like you having that abandonment feeling. So maybe you're actually having anxiety that this person will leave you or something one day. So that is what this person doesn't like about you. Yeah. All right. And what do they not want you to know? Let's really get into it. For Aquarius, the person on their mind, the 4 of Cups. They don't want you to know that they really, really feel like they miss out with you in some type of way. Like, it's like they close their feelings off to other people, but with you, they still feel like they're missing out. I don't know why. Maybe you guys aren't full throttle, very serious in a relationship yet, or maybe they feel like you're not, at least, or something like that. So they don't want you to know that they really cut people off and they really close off their feelings towards other people just to keep them for you. But I also feel like for some of y'all, I'm getting a whole nother storyline. For some of y'all, they don't want you to know. This is giving past energy already. They feel like they missed their chance with you with this 4 of Cups, okay? And what do they not like about this relationship for Aquarius, for my Aquarius collective? The 8 of Wands. Everything happens so fast. I feel like everything happens so fast. They didn't even... The 8 of Wands is like... Something is happening so quick, you don't even get time to think. So I don't know what be going on in your relationship where this person feels like everything just went so fast. I don't know how to feel about it now, but they don't like this. I feel like they don't like how fast things have moved between y'all. Also, on their end, they could have made a quick decision just deciding to be with you. They didn't really have any like thought on it. They were just like, okay, I like Aquarius. I am feeling them. So I'm going to just dive head over heels. But it's almost like Now this person is in this mindset of thinking, I actually don't like that I did that. I actually don't like that I moved so fast. I don't like how fast this relationship started to like grow, which is crazy because I don't know. Also, the Six of Wands, for what they do like about you, they could like that you get a lot of attention in the public eye. So I don't know if you're like real popping in person or on social media. So maybe when this person be walking around with you or they be with you, they feel like, oh, all eyes are on you. So all eyes are on them as well. The Death in the reverse. Here. This person is holding on to you, but I feel like this is over. So this really is some type of like past energy is what I'm already getting. This person could be sick. Like they could literally be physically sick, or they could be in some type of depression. Okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or Cancer or a Pisces. But I feel like this ended. You guys are in some type of separation, but this person can't move on. Like they're still holding on to it. Yeah, trying to beat a dead horse, literally. All right. So that was your 4-card pull, Aquarius. Let's get into the rest of it. I'm already just feeling like you're like this. Like that's really the energy that I feel that you guys are in. Like that's the funk that I'm getting over this whole reading. Okay, the word funk could be, I never say that. The word funk could be significant for some of y'all. I don't know. But honestly, like, I feel like you're like, oh, please. Like, when it comes to this person, or like, yeah, right. Like, try again tomorrow, even though you still won't get accepted. It's just like the energy that I'm getting because you are in acceptance that something is over, but somebody else isn't. What does Aquarius need to know, see here this week? What does Aquarius need to know, see here this week? The Seven of Pentacles. You are doing a lot of reflecting this week. And you want to know what's crazy? Cancer just not completely got the same message, but it was just the fact that like they were like being really goal oriented, like really focusing on like, what have I done? What can I do next? And I feel like you're on the same type time. Like, so go watch Cancer's reading if you want to. But honestly, I feel like you're really looking at how far you've come throughout all the years and how much further you have to go. I feel like you're really working hard towards a goal right now. Like you want to get to that 10 of Pentacles. You want to get to that mastering every stage in your life so you can be set, so you can be okay. I feel like a lot of progress is happening. And then look, you got the Magician. Beautiful. A lot of you guys really are praying. You're really manifesting your future and turning it into reality. Any talents that you have, Aquarius, you're finally putting your foot to the pedal and you're really going for it. Okay, I feel like you got the gas started on whatever talent this is. And I feel like also some of you guys really are like spiritual. Like there are actual gifts that you do possess. Okay. The 10 of Wands in the reverse. The Fool in the reverse popping out again. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, we got Cancer energy. So I feel like you're definitely dealing with a water sign or somebody has water in their chart. This is somebody that was like very codependent in some type of way, okay? But it's because they face insecurities within themselves. The Fool in the reverse is somebody that they were just a distraction to your life anyway. So I feel like the more you kept being involved with this person, they were just going to keep distracting your life. They were going to keep steering you in a path that you weren't meant to go on. So I feel like the longer you stayed involved with this person, you were going to keep having to learn lessons. And that's something we try to avoid. You know, it's cool to learn a lesson every once in a while because it makes us wiser as people. But to keep repeating the same shit and have to keep learning the lessons, you're going to get annoyed. The 10 of Wands in reverse, somebody was really trying to make something work with you, but y'all just can't ever compromise. Y'all can't ever get along. So I feel like this person is stressed out because they really did try to make something work. You want to know what I'm getting? This was like they wanted to keep trying, but you didn't. And even if there was at some point where you did want to keep trying, Aquarius, I just feel like this person had got to a point where they were just like, okay, we're really just not going to get on the same page, like ever. I'm stressed. I'm burnt out. I'm over this. We're just never going to get on the same page. No matter how codependent I am on you, or no matter how much I'm around you or feel like I need you, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. We just can't get along. 8 of Swords. Yeah, you're choosing, actually, sorry y'all, to like, I feel like you were choosing to stay stuck with this person and choosing to stay trapped for whatever the case may be. Maybe you felt like there was something that you just really cared for deeply about this person, and it really kept you stuck there when you know you were supposed to move on. You know you were supposed to move away. Knight of Pentacles. This was a lot of hard work to do, but you did it. You finally rode your horse into your new path, into your new journey. Also, with the Eight of Swords, I feel like there was a lot of truth that you knew about this person, but you kept choosing to like ignore it, or you kept choosing to be blind about it, right? And that's why you kept ended up in the same situation. And then you got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, as I literally just shuffled that. So I feel like you are in a partnership with somebody else. But with this Eight of Cups in reverse, there's no commitment here. Okay, I feel like whoever you are currently in a new relationship with, I feel like you're afraid to commit. They're afraid to commit. I feel like it's really not going anywhere. So maybe this is just a friends with benefits situation. This isn't like in any type. It's not going in any type of direction. And then you got the Seven of Swords and the Tower right behind it. Whoever you're with could feel like they're in competition with this person, okay? They could feel like it's really a battle to win you over. Maybe you still have feelings for this person or something like that. But this Seven of Wands is an indicator whoever you're dealing with really feels like they are in competition for you with somebody else. They always feel like it's a challenge to get you. And with this Tower moment, you could have faced a Tower moment with this new person that you're in a connection with or something like that. And maybe that's why they're starting to feel like, you know, I am just hopeless for this relationship. I don't see us committing to each other. But the Tower with the Magician as your two major arcanas, you could have prayed to be shown something. Have y'all ever heard of the prayer of removal? There is like, it's a very specific thing. You pray for God to remove people from your life that don't belong anymore. And like you will, most of the time when people do that, they don't even realize what they're really asking for because it could cause a Tower moment. The next day you could wake up and you could find out one of your best friends of 9 years was talking about you and real bad and you know, stamped all this dirt on your name, and you thought this was your best friend. But you remember that prayer you prayed last night asking for God to remove people from your life? You didn't expect it to be your best friend. That's exactly what this looks like to me. I feel like you prayed for the truth to be shown to you. It caused a Tower moment because when it was revealed, you weren't expecting it, but this is what you prayed for. This is what you manifested. Then I feel like also the spiritual side of yourself knows that I prayed for things to be revealed. So this Tower moment that happened for me, I feel like I kind of asked for it. And I feel like a lot of you guys know that, but it's okay. What else for Aquarius? The Hermit. What did I literally just say? Yeah, a lot of you guys are enlightened by the situation because you know a lesson came out of it. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been spending time by yourself. Like you really just been sitting in solitude by yourself, trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel. And I feel like you're also trying to figure out, where is my light at the end of the tunnel? Where do I go from here? You know, you're really, yeah, that's why you got the Seven of Pentacles too with the Hermit, because you're really doing a lot of self-reflection at this time. And I'm so glad, Aquarius. Also, remember, the Hermit card is the number 9. The year, we're in the year of 9. We're in the year of rebirth. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going through a rebirth. That's what I'm saying. You are in solitude, learning the lessons that you need to learn, and you're not sad about them anymore. You're not being like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. I feel like you're like, I can't believe this happened, but I'm glad that it did. What else before we hop into the Oracle? The Queen of Wands in reverse with the Four of Wands. And then the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you know the truth. There could also, with this Ace of Swords, a new truth could be coming out, revealed to you about this person. And I feel like that could bring a lot of clarity for you. I feel like it's going to make a huge breakthrough, especially with the Hermit. You're finally really going to start seeing the light in this situation. It's not going to be dark for you anymore. You're finally going to start seeing the light. Okay. Also, with this Queen of Wands in reverse with the Four of Wands, some of y'all could be dealing with a fire sign that you live with or something like that. But I feel like they're jealous. Maybe some of you guys could be living with a fire sign, but they're jealous about something. The Lovers in the reverse. Ooh. Whoever this fire sign is, Aries, Leo, or a Sag, or it could be a Gemini, another Aquarius, or a Libra. I feel like this person is definitely with somebody else. With this Lovers in reverse, they were keeping a secret about somebody that they were with. Okay, they fell into temptation with somebody else. But with this Four of Wands, this person could be moving in with somebody. But also, I feel like this person is a little bit, for those of you who live with somebody now, it's this person who is jealous of you because you are now living with somebody. You have moved in with somebody, or somebody moved in with you. There got my nose itching, so that's like double confirmation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like somebody is jealous of what you got going on. The Emperor in the reverse. Yeah, whoever this person is, I feel like they're real controlling too. They try to control every situation of everything that goes on in your life. This could also be somebody that was like abusive to you mentally, verbally, physically, whatever the case may be. Okay. Yeah, but I love that that's your two major arcanas. Like, you're just finally seeing the light at the tunnel. Like, when you really start sitting with the truth about everything and you really start taking everything as a lesson. I mean, no, when you really start taking everything as a blessing, not a lesson. A blessing, not a lesson. Yeah, I feel like that really do make everything start to be a lot more clear. And I'm actually going to leave these two cards out because it's just like so much truth, so much light. Somebody's favorite color could be yellow. Some of you guys also, with me just having the yellow coming out like so intricately, how it's just like in the lines. Some of you guys might be drinking a lot lately and your stomach lining, this is a very specific message for somebody. Your stomach lining could be messed up. So I don't know, some of you guys have been throwing up or getting sick lately, like from alcohol poisoning or something like that. Yellow, sorry y'all, you're like, I know y'all probably like, this girl keep licking her lips because I ain't got my lip gloss on. But anyways, yellow is connected to your solar plexus, which is your willpower to do something. But if we're talking in physical terms, it is your stomach. Okay, so yeah, maybe some of you guys really need to work on how you eat. Work on how you eat. Okay. All right, let's get into the oracle. Let's get into the oracle. I've been doing real good, like, timing my readings today, y'all. Like, I literally did Cancers 6:30 to 7, y'all. 7 to 7:30. Then I'm going to end with Taurus. All right, for Aquarius, what do they need to know, see, hear, spirit? For Aquarius, for my Aquarius collective. What do they need to know, see, hear? For Aquarius, what else? Spirit, I know you got something else for me because I feel it. For Aquarius. Cool. Culinary chef or a cook. Somebody could be a culinary chef or a good cook. Highlights in their hair. Somebody could have highlights in their hair, you or this person. Locks in their hair. Somebody could have locks in their hair. Can you forgive me yet? So somebody wants to know, can you forgive them yet? Do they deserve your forgiveness, Aquarius? Cut off those old friends. They don't align. Yeah, there's just people that you hang around. They just don't align with you anymore. Y'all don't think the same. You don't have the same mindset. You can't relate on the same things anymore. I'll probably never change my ways. I thought you would fall for it. Customer service rep could be significant. Somebody could be a customer service rep, you or your person. And this card keeps coming out so much. So I know somebody is a bus driver. Somebody got a job as a bus driver or something. You know somebody who's a bus driver. I'm trying to think who else got this card. Was it Virgo? I don't know, y'all. But anyways, I'm going to take a picture of this, post it on my threads. I'm going to hop right back and we'll hop into the next oracle. If you ever want to go and screenshot this, the link to my threads is in my bio. So feel free to go on there and screenshot it, send it to your brother, uncle, cousin, whatever you want to do. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh. For Aquarius, spirit, for Aquarius, we're going to end. I end every reading with an Akashic Records card. When I first started, I would do the Akashic Records first, and I would get 2 cards from it. But lately, I've just been ending the readings with an Akashic Records card. And if you don't know what that is, Akashic Records is what brings you closer to your North Node, your true purpose in life, okay? So I feel like it's always nice to close with that and hear that. Y'all, my nails don't let me pick nothing up from the floor, guys. Okay. Was that it, Spirit? Was that it for Aquarius? Before I put down this deck, was that it for Aquarius? Okay. New Jersey could be significant. Some of you guys could live there or be moving there. Or it could be your hometown. Any locations that pop out, you could live there, you could be moving there, or it could be your hometown. Okay, Washington, D.C. Don't be afraid to deepen this connection. Whoever you are in a current partnership with, Aquarius, don't be afraid to deepen the connection. It can go somewhere. So like I said, that Four of Cups energy could also be you, feeling like you're closing off your feelings, like you're really like reserving yourself. You are not emotionally available. Like you're here for a good time, not a long time type of energy. Tatted up, lots of tattoos. So you could have a lot of tattoos, or somebody could have a lot of tattoos. New York could be significant to some of you guys. And last but not least, we have Can We Try Again? So there goes that past energy. And you see the little eyes at the bottom. I feel like it's so cute that I drew that. But also, Can We Try Again? Somebody could be like stalking your social media or looking you up on social media or something like that. Just with those little lurking eyes just made me think of that. Okay, and let's go ahead and get into your Akashic Records. I love this deck, but the cards are so big. So big. Okay. For Aquarius. What will bring them closer to their soul's purpose? What card do they need to see? For Aquarius, what card do they need to see? For my Aquarius collective spirit, what do they need to see? Speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. I love this card. And I didn't even mean to laugh that hard, y'all, but I'm so serious. What are you hiding so close to your chest, Aquarius, that you just need to speak up and say? You want to know something? When you be keeping something inside, that shit will really eat you up alive. Like, I don't even think you understand. That's like having a guilty conscience. If you know you did some shit wrong and you got to fess up to it, just say it. Or if there's really feelings you've been holding back for somebody and you feel like you want to just burst out and tell them, you better burst out and tell them. Speak up. Period. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. And also, even if it's something that isn't going to have a positive outcome, I still feel like this is something you need to speak up and say so you can get it off your chest. And after you say it, you're going to feel so relieved. And you really will be happy. You really will. Because you'll be like, whatever the outcome, at least I said it. Period. I just feel like that's how you're going to be feeling. But Aquarius, this was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way. Like I said, feel free to go on my threads and screenshot any of this. I post this one as well. So yeah, and I hope you guys have a great remainder of your day. Bye.